Hi guys, today we're going to be showing you how to remove the damper from the belt tensioner. We're going to be upgrading the original bushes to these Powerflex ones, and as an extra precaution we're going to be fitting this ALTA tensioner stop. This is for the Mini Cooper S R53. If you want to see how we do it, stay tuned and I'll see you very shortly. So we're going to be doing a separate video on how to change the belt tensioner, which we'll link in the description box below. Before we put it on the car, we're going to be upgrading the original bushes, as they can perish over time, to these Powerflex ones. What can also happen is the damper can end up losing pressure, and if it does end up failing, the tensioner can end up swinging down into your crank pulley. So this tensioner stop just goes on the two bolts and stops that from happening. It was about 25 quid from Low Mini, 30 quid with P&P I think it was. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. Okay, so to fit the stuff that we're doing in this video today, the tensioner stop and the poly bushes, you're going to need some form of knife, preferably a Stanley. You're going to need a 13mm socket with a ratchet, some form of screwdriver to push the metal sleeve through the bush, some lithium grease, whether you use the Powerflex or use actual lithium grease, and then a pair of pliers, possibly to get the sleeve off of your screwdriver. So to start off with, we're going to remove the damper from the tensioner. These are 13mm bolts. So then on each side of this bush, there's a rubber ring around it. So all we're going to do is cut one end off, and then we should be able to hit that with a hammer and it will come out the other side. So I'm going to do that now. So obviously try not to cut yourself like I've just done. I'm just removing one side of the ring like that, and then it should just pop out the other side. So once you've cut one side of the bush off around the edge, just get a screwdriver. I'm using a screwdriver from my socket set, and you just twist it while you're pushing it out the other side, like that. Get the old bush off, that can then slide through, and then just take this off the end of your screwdriver. So to start off with, to put the new one in, from a little bit of grease, use lithium copper grease. Powerflex normally comes with its own grease anyway, so you can't just use that, but I just prefer to use lithium. So you're putting it inside the hole and then put it around the bush as well. And it is going to be quite tricky to get it in, but you need to just kind of put one end in like that and then just squash the top, and eventually Right, so once your wife's put the bushes in, you just get the little metal sleeve, a little bit of grease on the end. And just push it through the hole. Okay, so now we're putting the damper back on the tensioner. As you're looking at it, you need to have the skinny bit at the back of the tensioner and the fatter bit next to the wheel. So put the washer on each end where the damper goes. And then put a washer on the top one.
Just quickly, if you're wondering what all this like is on inside of here, we got a tip on our Instagram page from one of our followers that said that he'd had issues with the rubber coming off of here, so to glue it on, because once it's on the car, if this falls off, apparently it makes like an awful rattling noise. I don't know if that's he was just unlucky or if it's, you know, like a common problem, but rather than take the risk, we just chose to sort of super glue it on. So in case you're wondering what all that is on there, that was us.
So once you've got all the washers and everything lined up, put your washer over the top, bolt through, do one end first, do the back end. Get the top one lined up. It's a bit fiddly. This is why we thought it'd be easier to do it off the car as well, because we did it on the blue one when it was on the car and it was the right pick of a job. Right, so now that's on, so we just tighten it up. Just make sure that's as far forward as you can. Nice and tight, don't need to go overly mad. So it shows you in the diagram when you actually buy the ALTA stopper. Rubber should be sitting across there, and then you want this end to be pretty much halfway down like that. You don't want it to be up around this washer, which you would think, looking at it, that's where it's supposed to be. But it's supposed to be in the middle of where the strut goes through the centre. So as you can see, the tensioner stop just restricts the amount of play that's in the damper, so it won't go any further than this end of the stop. Right, so thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful and you liked it. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do, and I'll see you very shortly in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.